So today I asked a question to three ladies, and the question is very simple, but it's something that we don't think about. No one thinks about this question because I guess it's not a big deal in our society. Now we always often hear, what should a man be doing while he is trying to court a lady? He's dating her, he's interested in her. What should he be doing? And I know I myself have made videos, but with what a man should be doing. He should be taking her out. He should be being consistent. He should open her door and all these things. But one thing that we never spoke of is what should a woman be doing? What is her role while being courted? Is it just for her to just sit back and relax? Is it for her to do something too? Is it for her? What is her role? Nobody speaks on this. And I think a lot of times we don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. We both don't know what to do. We both are just winging it because we don't know. And so I wanted to ask these ladies their opinion on what a woman's role should be in that phase because these are women. They have been dated and courted before. So based on memory and based on what they like, this is what they spoke of. So I hope you will listen to this and understand where they are coming from with three different perspectives. So think about it. Let me know what you think at the end, all right? Hi, Nikita.
Hey,
It's good to have you join me today.
okay, glad to
And
be here. What's going on?
yes, and thank you for joining me. Now I know I said I had a question for you, and you didn't know what question I had, and you didn't even question my motives. So you said, "Okay, I'll answer your question." So I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know what I set myself up for.
No, I think it's gonna be okay. So here is a question. This you was not asked this question before. I didn't give you a time to prepare for this question. This is just a question that I wanted to just ask and just on the back of your head, just tell me what you think, right? Without, I didn't want you prepare for it, just so I
Okay.
can have, just so that you can see what comes up naturally. So today I was talking to some ladies. I was talking to a lady, and one thing about when you talk about social media and or just the media in general, we say when it comes to dating, right? When it comes to dating, we know what a man's role is. Like a man's role is to, like in courtship, like when a man is courting a lady,
Okay.
to be consistent and to take her out and to, spend time and to be calling her, texting her, asking her about herself and showing us some court. I mean, just some things to show that he's interested.
Mhm.
But one thing that I realized that I want to get you have your opinion on is we know the role of a man when it comes to courting her. But the thing is, what is the role of a woman in the courtship if she likes the man? What is the role of a woman? Now, I want to hear what you think. What's the role of a woman when she is being courted and she likes the man?
Okay, so the first thought in my mind was pleasant and supportive. I also feel like in the role of dating, when you're dating a man and you're expecting him to lead, show attention, all those things, you should reciprocate as well if you like him. So he should know also that you are interested in him. So you should show up in your full energy, be supportive, be a listening ear. Also ask him how his day is going. Also, hit him up if you think about him during the day. There's nothing wrong with being available for a man that you are interested in. And I feel like in today's world, we have women who are saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna go out to get me a meal. Oh, I just want a meal. I don't know what you want me to do." And then you have men who are out here willing to date women and show up. And I mean, show up, take you out, treat you to a fine meal. And he's afraid at some point because there's other women out there who have just quote unquote used him for a meal, not shown any interest, and he's actively pursuing her and they're not interested at all. And I feel like that's where we are today. It's not fair, but I feel like if a woman is really interested in a man, he's showing up, he's paying for things, reciprocate the feminine energy. if that's what the woman feels. And definitely show up and be there with him. Have the conversations, get to know him, invest your energy, invest your time, show him interest.
So pretty much you're saying that a woman should put in efforts to.
I do feel that way.
A lot of women think that he should do all the work and she should just relax and do nothing. Well, what do you think about it?
On one hand, I can see it because I've heard it before. On another hand, I mean, I feel like depending on the man, he may say, "Okay, you know what? She's agreeing to go on these dates with me. I'm getting to know her. I'm spending time with her." I just think, me personally, that if you're interested in him, just let him know. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I do feel like when you show up on that date, show up in your best energy, show up at like you care.
Yeah. I think that was the question. I think you answered the question. The question is this: in that phase, that courtship phase, what should a woman be doing? What do you think a woman should be doing?
Lord have mercy. I might be the wrong person to ask.
No, you're the perfect one to ask. You're the perfect one.
What should a woman be doing during the courtship?
A woman who's interested. Yeah, a woman who's interested. So a woman who actually likes the man who's courting her. What should she be doing? What's her role?
I think her role is learning how to be his friend first.
Okay.
I think that's like foundational in courtship. You gotta, she needs to learn how to be a friend.
Okay.
She needs to show in her consistency that she knows her worth.
Okay.
That if she's looking, to be courted, to be married, that she, have skills of a wife. She needs to be fun,
Okay.
not boring.
Mhm.
And I think one of the other main things, other than the friendship part, is really connecting with his spirit.
Miss Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I heard multiple women say, um, or who thinks that a woman should do nothing at all. She should just, I'm here while he's doing the work. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I think that's I ain't gonna cuss.
Yeah. Cuss if you gotta cuss. Speak freely.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So
I
what should she
think
be
I
doing?
think I think we live in a society where it's like a fairy tale that the man has to do everything while the woman sit back and be pretty.
Mm.
If you want a healthy relationship, both have to put in the work. I've never seen my mom was a homemaker. She never My dad didn't allow her to work. However, she had her work cut out. She still
Mm.
had to do her part as his partner in being, in a marriage and raising children together. Later on in life, she started making income, stuff like that, just to help my dad out a little bit financially. So I think for women with the mentality of, oh, we don't get to do nothing in this courtship, he has to do it all and prove it all, then for those type of women, I really feel sorry for them because it's poor mentality. And that's why their ass is single. Because ain't no man gonna put up with that. Let's be real. I think courtship is partnership, is showing each other that we can do this. If they're really serious about each other, it takes both of them to work. It's just not the man opening the car door, pulling out her seat, paying for the dinner. If you're looking to do life with a person, both of them have to put work in it for sure.
Perfect. What do you
Yes.
think a woman's responsibility, whatever you call it, role, duty, description, what do you think a woman's responsibility is when if she likes him?
So I'm challenging myself currently to step away from these societal norms of men should do this, women should do
Mhm.
that. I just think that we should do things as humans,
Okay.
right? And so in learning and researching and being able to be more clear on, my platform, I want to make sure that I'm putting out information that's actually empowering to everyone. And
Yeah.
so to answer your question, I think that the woman should do exactly what a man should do. I think that we should be ready. Okay. I think that we should be mentally and emotionally available.
Mhm.
Okay. I think that we should self-love. I think that we should self-respect. I think everything that we want in someone else, we need to first be that. And so I think more specifically in dating men, I think that a woman needs to make sure that she understands the psyche of men, right? I think that women should pay more attention to what a man needs mentally and emotionally, rather than all of this worldview of things. We
Yeah.
have this whole, what does he do? What does he have? What does he drive? And we're kind of concerned about who he is, to the world, but we're not paying attention to who is he to himself,
Mm.
So I think that a woman should be authentically herself. She needs to exhibit the things that she's looking for in this man first.
Yeah.
And I think that she should be, like I said, available. I think that she should work on herself to be loving and caring and understanding. I mean, but these are all things a man should be as well. Right. And
True.
so I think that she should, but if we want to do more practical things, I think that she should have her life together, not dating out of need, have your thing. If you meet a man that decides that he wants to take care of you and be a provider for you, that's fine. But if he is not in that position, or if he believes in 50-50 or whatever the case is, and you like him because of who he is, then be in a position to be able to care for yourself. So I mean, overall, I just think that women need to, have a holistic readiness about themselves. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's I think that captures a lot. I think that says a lot. There we go. There we got it. 3 different perspectives. Which one do you agree with the most? Not that neither is wrong, but responsibilities in courtship. You must have a responsibility because this is your relationship. So what should you be doing? Which one do you agree with? Let me know. All right. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful woman's perspective, and hopefully there will be many more of these in the future. I'll see you guys later.